Good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 2, or episode 2, of the Welcome to My World Let's Play. Today, now that we've got this area secured, we're just going to get a few more torches along the perimeter, make sure there's no more monsters showing up, and then we're going to go take a look to see what's inside that desert temple, see what type of gear we've got. Then, if time permits it, we'll start doing a little bit of landscaping around this back area where we're going to build our own house or tree fort or whatever we're going to decide to do there. But really got to start sitting down a place to just get rid of all my extra stuff right now. And I made a chest to do that a while ago and never put it down. Look, I don't have any. Maybe there'll be rotten gems in the thing for you, but right now I don't have any. Stop standing in front of me. It's not going to help. Okay, get myself a little bit organized here. Yeah. Don't need those. Okay, there's our food. Oh, look at that. It's becoming nighttime already. So this will be what? Nighttime day 2, and we're already secured, ready to go. Now I'm going to have more than enough torches to light this place up. I still can't believe this feed. It's so simple compared to the other ones I've had. I guess simple's not the right word, but just exciting. I really haven't dealt with this before. Would you get inside? I just thought they'd be smart enough to get inside on their own. Do they not do their own gates? They open the gates. How come they can't leave during the gates? Yeah, that is the question, isn't it? Oh, I should get some sand and refill my creeper hole here eventually, too. Okay, well, there we go. We have this all taken care of on this side. Let's go take a boo. See what we got over here. Oh, already seeing a creeper on the roof, so this could prove to be fun. If we can draw them down to the water, they don't hurt us. So that might be the easiest thing to do. One down. Oh, look at that. Doesn't... Oh. Still missing me. Still missing me. Could it be that the way they've formed this, none of the mobs can get inside? Almost makes me think that. Because the door for the front is raised. These are raised. I think this might already be a secured location. And that's got to be the first time I have ever seen that as well. So, let's go take a quick look, shall we? And we have... I don't want to even go near that right now. Let's just get this place lit up so nothing explodes it. And it is completely safe from mobs. I'm not seeing a way anything can get up. That is hilarious. Well, if I ever wanted to just use one of these spaces as a desert temple as a house, this doesn't require anything for fortification. That, again, is just unheard of. Where did they come up with this seed? Okay. Enough admiration. Let's go down and find out what these chests have. And we're just going to do this the stairway. Claim all of these chests. Claim all of the dynamite. Really just set myself up a little bit better. So, that got rid of the trap. And all of the extra. Now let's see what we have. Diamonds. Oh, come on. Talk about this feed. Just like giving me everything I could need. What else do we have? Oh, bones. Alright. That's a little bit more what you were sort of expecting after having such a great home base. Rotten flesh, more bones. I'll take it, but still. And last but not, look at this. More gold, more iron. Oh, wow. Almost like they were just trying to make sure this feed could do no wrong. Sorry for the thumping. We have pets that are a little bit exciting this morning. Okay, well that finishes off that, and we'll just quickly grab the sandstone back, and there we go. There we go. I can't believe this. This is just way too easy. Way too beautiful of a seed. Now the few people that are watching this are all saying, when are you going to release it? I'm sure. Because this is just too nice. Too nice. Too nice. Almost too nice not to share. Next time I load up, I'll make sure I write down the number so people can have it too. Because this is just one amazing find with seed. This one almost deserves a YouTube video itself of take a look at the seed. Medium map, normal difficulty, and you get started like this. I tell you, it's gonna be an interesting game. we're already getting into morning, so we're going to sort of just clear up the edges here. And probably just start doing a little bit of landscaping for the rest of this episode. I'm thinking those diamonds may end up being saved for the first diamond pickaxe, just to be safe. It's not like I'm not well armored enough to worry about needing the diamond sword right now. Yes, good morning. And we'll clear out this area, start making a little bit of a tree farm section. We'll cap it off with some of the glass later. And hopefully get some apples and a little bit of food supply and enough wood to do all of the treehouse that I'm working on. Okay, I was going to say if that led into a dungeon or ravine right away too, that was just going to be way too funny. And we'll just finish cleaning this up here. I'm going to have to come up with some type of additional fencing, I'm sure. Maybe just do a little bit of sand edging. Get things going on. Yeah, just clean it up, and I guess I'm going to do sand everywhere here. Let's just take care of this surrounding area back here. Flatten it out, give myself room for garden, and the start of the tree, I think. Well, the sound of me shoveling that leaf made me worry. I heard that just a little bit of a hiss sound and jumped just in case it was a creeper already. I really should go wander and find those sheep I heard too and get my respawn sent. Not that my starting point isn't just over the hill there, but it really would be handy to know my respawn is at my house. And quickly clean a little bit more of this up. I'm just loving all of the sand I'm collecting here. I'm going to be able to always have as much glass as I ever want with this world. Okay, well, you guys don't need to see all of this. This is exactly what I was referring to about if I was doing adventuring or something like that. We're just going to be doing a lot of restock and piling. You don't need to go through this, so you've watched a montage long enough. Let me just get it to where I wanted it around here. I'm not going to do any adventuring. I'm just going to do some landscaping around this back area off camera, and I'll be right back when this area is a little bit more clear. Alright then, so we've just spent a little bit of time, about an hour or so, clearing out all of the back area here. Now, you can also see that I've got the start of our jungle tree started right there, and that's going to support what's actually going to be our tree house. Now, as I was clearing out that area there, and I'll walk up there in just a second, but I wanted to show you, all those little bushes had one thing on the other side of them. Boom. Coca. I've been able to find it already, so we're going to have some cookies growing up real soon. Hasn't actually taken me too long. This tree's only been here a little bit. I let it grow naturally. That jungle tree just popped up all on its own. That's only been there for maybe 30 seconds before I started the video, so that's pretty fast. I was actually going back there to grab a little bit of bone meal, so there we go. Alright, there is the start of the trees that we can use for our framework for our tree house. and it's probably going to take me a little bit of time to figure out what I'm going to do with them. As I've mentioned, I've never done the treehouse before. I think I am going to start with a basic staircase underneath, and I'm going to probably make a yard of some type, and I need to set up some animal pens. So I am going to do a little bit more of a skip as I do some more tidying. I just didn't want everyone to miss out on the growth of these trees that are going to be forming the house. So it's a pretty important part of the landscaping that I didn't want the viewers to miss. I'm also extending, using some of that dirt and extending out, making a little bit of yard here so we get some more animals. I started actually just adding a row of dirt along the edge here. This makes it so any of the mobs that come strolling around in the nighttime, they sort of get stuck on this edge, and again, they just can't get up. I'm not worried too much about full mob proofing as just making it obvious on where they're going to be coming from, and just being able to take care of them. They're as long as it's not creepers, you're pretty much safe. So we'll keep things going. But yes, got a little bit of a wheat farm going. Just needed to get food. Did kill off a couple of pigs extra, just for a little bit of a. They were in the way while I was harvesting. The more grass I could put, the more animals started coming up into this area, so it worked well. We got quite a few chickens over in the pond over there, so I know we're going to have the chickens that I was wanting earlier. Overall, this is, again, still just a very impressive seed. Just setting up a little bit of a basic house here before we start adventuring. Anyways, just going to pause for a few more minutes as I set up some basic animal pens, and we'll be right back with you. Hello again, everybody. Alright, we have started with a little bit of a fishing dock so we can do a little bit of food stockpiling, as well as while we were doing the general building for the tree house, we saw another ocelot playing around just on the other side of our fence. So wanted to make sure we had fish to try to tempt him next time around. So we've got the basic animals started, as you saw. I found one other sheep, so now we've got two of those as well. I have just done a general spiral staircase up on the one side only, and I've just sort of brought it around up to here. And as I've said, this is my first tree house, so I'm sort of at a pause right now on what I want to do. I think I'm going to join it with leaves themselves, but I need to do a little bit more mining of iron to get shears to be able to collect the leaves and do all of the transfers properly. Haven't quite decided if I'm going to do a stockpile or a storage room. I think because the desert temple right there is so secured already, I'm going to use that actually as my storage room, so I don't have to build anything fancy, just a whole bunch of chests and signs as needed. And then I'm just going to use this area really as my bed. I don't think there's any issues with respawning in a tree. For sleeping, I'm not quite sure. Either way, if for some reason I respawn and it's not in this bed, if I put the bed up here, the other location is just over there. So, not too far of a walk from the original spawn point anyways. So that's sort of what I've accomplished in the course of the evening today, just doing some general maintenance for the area itself. Think I'm going to just sort of finish off the evening doing a bit of fishing and probably starting a little bit of a mine. Gonna probably just do a little bit of an entrance right back here and just do a little bit of a mine. There was a creeper explosion that I had to recover from earlier that was just around in this area, and I know that cobblestone is sort of right underneath me there. So I'm going to just try to go down and maybe do a little bit of mining there, just to get a little bit of iron and get the necessary shears. But I'm going to have to think about how I'm going to build this next level for the treehouse. So that's not going to be happening this episode. This is just going to be finishing it off with a little bit of fishing. So going to pause for now and do a little bit of fishing, and I'll touch base in between the fishing and the mining run if that still ends up happening. Oh, and one of the zombies I had killed dropped carrots, so we now have carrots in the base, besides just the wheat. Still no luck on potatoes yet. And that was a really good, successful fishing trip. We're going to start just getting a little bit organized here. Got ourselves a decent bow, decent fishing rod. Would have liked to have found Fortune of the Sea, not just lure, but that works. Alright, now we're going to start thinking about getting that mine shaft ready and starting to dig a little bit of a pathway down, and we'll join it up to that desert temple. Going to turn that into the storage room, and we'll take it from there. So another quick edit, guys, and just in time because the rain's starting. Okay, everybody, we've just finished connecting the tunnel to the area here that's normally trapped off. We're still secured out here, so we're going to start using this as the storage area. Now, of course, I am going to do a little bit of shaping and editing to this over the course of the next few off-screen sessions, but this is what we're going to be working with. This is how easy it was and what I found along the way. So we just expanded the staircase a little bit here. Nice little too wide hallway for now. Found one little alcove here. Then we just had a little bit of a bigger one here. I did sort of explore both ends and did get a chance to get quite a substantial amount of iron So that's no longer going to be an issue. Right there. 41 in fact, so we're going to be able to get some pants soon, and may even get a full set after, of course, shears and a few other basics. That's what I got in total for all of the mining. Finding those 2 tunnels along the way, didn't even really find too much of an inconvenience. This was just a chasm that almost did the whole distance for me. So I sort of just connected the two. I was doing a regular staircase here, and I found the hole because I followed, I believe it was coal. Yeah, look at all the coal I got. So I believe it was coal, and just followed it down here. I was going to just do go to the full depth and then do a straight 1 jog over, but this natural cavern sort of just gave me exactly what I needed. And again, I'll redo these stairs because all the jumping is a good way to go through excess food, blah blah blah, all that fun stuff, as well as just not nearly as nice to watch. And yeah, been growing some of the carrots. I actually got one of the bunnies stuck in the animal pen there just because he sort of spawned there, I guess. Don't know how he would have jumped in, so he must have just spawned when one of them needed to be spawned, and I got lucky. So yeah, it goes all the way underneath. Oh, a little bit of rain. Let's step back so you can hear me. Okay, so we're probably going to use that little bit of an island. Let's see, there you go. Now you can see it. That little bit of an island that's sort of the halfway point. I'm going to probably do sort of a terrarium or a glass roof and sort of dig my way down and turn it into an underwater area. Sort of a neat little area to do some gardening and just illuminate it all, and just, again, something else I haven't done in a world, and figured I might as well do it in this Let's Play to make it a little bit interesting for all of us to enjoy. Well, I hope you're sort of liking what we're doing so far. I know this one ran a little bit longer than normal. I just wanted to accomplish so much. I just sort of got ahead of myself. Even with all of the editing, I'm almost at the half-hour mark. So we're gonna just wrap this up here. If you like what you're seeing, please give it a thumbs up, give it a share, subscribe, do what you can to sort of let me know that someone out there is actually watching these and enjoying these. I truly am having a fun time with this seed. It is going to be one of the best seeds. It has to be the best seed I've ever found in a random seed. So thank you for watching. We'll talk to you again soon. See you later.